Some like to really call me the total package. You know why? Because I'm the finest physical specimen on the planet Earth today. You got the guts to take me on?
We should just act like we actually got him to say that.
That's what we're using.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
Hello again, and welcome to Late to the Nitro Party. We really should change the name. That name sucks.
Late to the Nitro Party?
I don't know.
I like it.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we may be called something different next
23
time
episodes
you
in.
hear from us, but whatever. We're going to be taking a look at WCW Monday Nitro from February 5th, 1996 at the Jenkins Arena in Lakeland, Florida. Attendance to this show was 7,000, 4,000 paid. Nielsen rating of a 2.9. Raw this week was a 2.7, so another win for Nitro in the Monday Night Wars. So, everybody should know how this works by now, because if you're watching episode 23 as your first exposure to this, well, that's fine, but...
There may be reasons.
There might be, who knows?
Like you're retarded.
They really wanted to see Benoit versus Savage or something.
Or you never learned how to count. Or your mother's also your grandpa.
Isn't there a movie with Jim Carrey called 23?
Yeah.
Maybe they have something to do with that.
It's a conspiracy.
One of those conspiracy numbers.
I thought it was a prequel to the Kiefer Sutherland 24.
Yeah, it was.
Sweet.
Jim Carrey has really went downhill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember the last movie.
Do not find him entertaining.
He stayed the same. We changed.
That might be it.
That's actually very true.
So anyway, pull up your episode. Remember, February 5th, 1996 on the old network there, and press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Wow! Down.
So, you had the old WCW Monday Nitro video game for PlayStation 1, correct?
Do I own it?
Or you had it at one point.
Let me see something.
Did you have it on PC, or...
No, you've got it on PS1.
No, that's Thunder.
No, you have it. Zach has Nitro.
Yeah. I'm looking at the case. Oh, this is for Windows 95. This is for PC.
Oh.
So Zach has it for PC.
I have it for PlayStation as well.
Yeah,
Why,
okay.
I don't know, but...
This is the WCW Monday Nitro video game. On the front cover, we have Hogan, Goldberg, and Kevin Nash. On the rear cover, we've got Raven, Giant, Bret Hart. So this was like 98.
Are there a bunch of non-WCW wrestlers on that, or is that an older game?
That's WCW versus the World.
Yeah.
No, there's another game that's got a bunch of random...
Revenge?
No.
There's Versus the World and there's World Tour. Those both
World
have
Tour,
random...
maybe.
Oh, it is Versus the World. You're right. World Tour is the N64 game.
Right.
Okay. All right. I stand corrected. Go fuck yourself. Is that Raggedy Ann?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Pippi Longstocking or something.
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess that dog's a boy. It would be Raggedy Andy.
Nobody knows what that is either.
I shouldn't.
Oh, ooh, there's codes in here.
No, that's the keys.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this is for PC.
Yeah. To move your wrestler, left, right, up,
So,
down.
will that work in this computer?
I have
can you,
I could probably DOS-box it.
No, you should be able to run it in compatibility mode.
For Windows 95?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a setting for that.
Really,
see.
there's no other game you need to play except Revenge. That's
Right
it.
there.
Revenge is
Thunder.
good.
I bought WCW Thunder for PS1, thinking it was going to be butt-fuckingly awesome.
It was Nitro with a different name.
With a different skin on.
No. I think you touch on a good point. It is butt-fuckingly awesome. In the same
I like
way
the fact that
being
you can like
butt-fucking
play as
awesome.
you can play as the Macho Man super fan.
You can play as a goddamn praying mantis
Yeah,
on that
that's
game, for fuck's sake.
Hey, so for those of you that are big fans of Zorak but never thought he got his time in WCW,
Zorak.
Here's what Diamond Dallas Page had to say about WCW NWO Thunder. Make your enemy feel the bang as you beat him mercilessly with everything from briefcases to stop signs.
well, that's back to that butt fucking thing.
See, here's the thing.
By the way, Benoit's coming to the ring.
Yeah, Benoit's awesome. We all know that.
I talked about this on the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what you were watching last time on accident.
It's what you should have been watching on purpose.
So, we got T-shirts. We got a Buff Bagwell poster.
NWO boxer shorts.
We're looking at the instruction booklet.
The buff hat.
An NWO Wolfpack bucket hat. There we got codes for everybody's moves. That's awesome.
So why is this the opening match?
Because they'll know it'll get the crowd hot and it'll have a high work rate.
Yeah.
Any other questions for you over there, Professor?
Yeah, but he's the world champion.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Hogan's going to be in the goddamn main event. We all know that.
Then why doesn't Hogan have the belt?
Good question.
If you're just going to bury Savage and make him illegitimate and make him fight in the opener, take the fucking belt off of him.
Savage's championship run here he's booked so freaking weak. Mm-hmm. Like, he just gets his ass kicked constantly.
But he also wrestles every week, so he's probably got a good record.
Yeah. Fuck, he's probably wrestling on Saturday night. We just don't know it.
Yeah. God,
in a dark match.
About the time we get done with all these, we can go back and start doing Saturday nights.
They're, at this point, they're better.
Probably. It's
they're
2 hour
wrestling shows.
They're not,
2 hour show. Probably better matches.
They're not worse until Thunder comes around.
Right. That's
and Nitro goes 3 hours. 2 hours and 3 hours.
Thunder becomes the B show, and Saturday night becomes the C show. God, there was a lot of wrestling on TV in '98.
But it's better than Thunder.
At this point, you probably have Saturday Night Worldwide Nitro.
Main event on
Power
Tuesdays.
Hour was like a monthly special or something. Clash of the Champions.
Coming up in a week, or maybe this week or next week, Conan is just magically the U.S. champ. He beat One Man Gang on a match on main event to win the U.S. title.
WCW main event.
So, because the WWF had 2 shows that weren't wrestling shows; they were recap and news shows. It was Livewire.
Livewire was a WCW one in the
Is that the WCW one?
Like towards
because one of those it's
2001.
like Todd Pettengill. About
what were those 2 WWF shows then?
There was Tuesday Night Titans way back in the day.
There was one on Saturday morning and one on
Tuesday
Sunday.
Night Titans was a talk show.
Was it just Superstars?
Superstars is their main show before Raw.
I'm looking it up if you couldn't hear.
Yeah, we heard.
So, quick, stiff axe handle from Benoit. Every participant in this match is dead.
Huh. Even the ref?
Well, God damn it. No, I don't know if Jimmy Jet's still alive or not.
I still kind of forget that Savage is dead.
Yeah. Because we've got Benoit.
Livewire was WWF.
It was?
Yeah, 96.
What am I thinking of
96
then?
to 01.
Worldwide? No, there was something like when they changed their logo to that big star.
The shitty one?
They had like a recap show on network television.
I just don't know what it would have been called.
I don't remember either.
So let's see.
Jacked and Metal replaced. That was wrestling though. That replaced Shotgun Saturday Night.
If Savage would have been 10 years younger, think how good this match could have been.
Oh yeah.
I mean, put 1987 Randy Savage in this match.
Yeah.
That is the only time a slingshot is a legitimate move is when they do it under the bottom rope like that.
He just crawled out of it though, didn't he?
Yeah, they botched it, but Savage did a good job of making it look like he just missed.
Mm-hmm.
So the storyline here is that Benoit, it's a world title match, but Benoit's really out there to soften him up for Flair.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Mongo beat me to it. So Super Brawl, they're at least promoting a few of the matches coming up at Super Brawl. We have a double main event, double cage match. Not 2 cages, just 2 matches in a cage. Savage versus Flair for the title. Giant Hogan is the 2 main events for Super Brawl.
This would be Hogan's last non-Hollywood pay-per-view, right?
So he turns heel at Bash at the Beach. We still got Great American Bash.
I don't think he was around.
Well, he definitely wrestles it uncensored.
Oh, has that not happened yet?
No, Uncensored is the March pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. That would be the last one.
Because that's the Hogan and Savage versus 8 Dungeon of Doom members.
Gotcha.
Cage match.
That's probably the last one.
And then there might be one.
Because there's no.
Well, Slamboree would be May.
Does that exist yet?
I think should.
Okay.
Because April would have been Spring Stampede.
Nice
but
snap
that doesn't
suplex
exist
from
yet.
Benoit. We'll see. People out there in internet land are yelling obscenities at us for not knowing the facts.
Wow.
I didn't say WCW sin.
Sin. We're reviewing that.
Yeah, we are.
That'd be the very last one.
It's the last one. You have to.
You
know that only got like 50,000 pay-per-view buys?
I'd believe it.
Ish.
What, was Mayhem? Did that end up being a pay-per-view also?
I believe
Mayhem was the very first change.
That's
it was
what I
November of '99, I think.
They replaced World War III with Mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah, Hogan was not at Slamboree or
diving
Great American
headbutt
Bash.
and brain damage.
Zach, do you have your PWI almanac out?
It's right behind me. I can get it.
I was imagining you looking it up in that.
Oh.
While smoking a pipe.
I will be doing that someday.
There's a spot in this match where Benoit almost kills himself, and it hasn't happened yet.
No.
I don't think you can say that.
Well, why not? There are no rules.
He doesn't almost kill a woman too, does he?
God, see, that's too far.
And then almost kills one of them kids in the front.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh god, we just lost all of our viewers.
No, we did. I mean, it's
Listeners.
unfortunate. I've already made my
Users.
feelings about Benoit be known. I mean, everything he does is just perfect. I mean,
except life.
Well, let me. If this were WCW Monday Father of the Year, I would tell Benoit he's a piece of shit. They need to quit booking him. He's awful.
Yeah, this is about wrestling.
Yeah.
Why does this have a rating for violence? Everyone knows it's fake.
I don't know. That's a good question. God. Yeah, if this were like 87 WrestleMania 3 era Savage versus this era Benoit, it'd be match of the freaking year.
I'm just laughing because this guy in a members only jacket was just sitting just perfectly still. Then Benoit looks in his direction, he stands up and just goes and then sits right back down.
Just goes
the four
horsemen. Nice.
He's there to show respect.
But it was backwards. It was like.
Glad to see these guys are getting some time to work, though.
Zach, the people at home can't see your gestures, by the way.
I know.
Gotta remember.
It makes it funny, though, that they can't see.
It's like talking to a 2-year-old on the phone.
We could do an episode.
Watch what I can do.
We could do an episode where we have face cam.
We should.
We could do a video episode. I'm going to wear a mask. We're going to all wear our wrestling mask.
No, that'd be fun.
I got 2 of them. And Grant has this little Parker one.
We need to sit around like a table, too, though. It'd be like when they do it with animated shows. Those are always fun.
What do you mean, sit around a table like an animated show?
When they occasionally, I remember Space Ghost Coast to Coast was the first one to do it. It was just them recording the show at a table with the camera, and you could just see everyone. And
yeah, we should do a video episode. That'd be kind of cool with mask on.
What? How many episodes? Well, 100th episode.
100th episode face cam.
100th episode spectacular.
In Laparca masks.
No, let's do 50. Let's do the 50th episode. Because that's just 20. I mean, we're halfway there now.
You don't think we're going to make it to 100?
I'm just saying. All
right, 50.
That's a long ways away.
I don't like your attitude.
50th episode spectacular. We'll be live.
I'm just saying I want to do it.
But...
Nope, live. You can only see it once.
It'll be it's the Dimitri Martin, live at the time.
Yeah, live when we recorded it.
I think we need to do an episode.
Okay, so hold on. Don't mean to cut you off here, but watch Benoit's head in relation to the guardrail here.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh!
Grant, you're about a second ahead.
I know.
Of us, but holy shit.
Oh,
How
man.
is he not? I mean, fuck, he can't know where he's at. He hit the base of it.
I closed my eyes for some reason.
Ouch.
Oh my
Ouch,
goodness.
ouch. And now, on top of that, look where this elbow drop lands.
Oh, Jesus.
Back
Oh, man.
That's why he had to have spinal fusion surgery.
Oh, God.
Flair's out. Fuck you, Bischoff.
Yeah, fuck you, Bischoff. You booked this.
Wow, good job. Savage is selling woman choking him.
Sullivan probably booked it.
Yeah, get him. Hey, Savage is getting his ass beat again.
Imagine that.
For the 10th week in a row.
I bet he gets beat again in the main event somehow.
Yep, woman turned on him.
He wrestles every match, but unlike Lance Storm, he loses them all.
You forget that woman was a babyface there for a short, like 2 weeks, because she was coming out with Savage, and she immediately turned on him. Bet you Hogan's, god damn it.
Yeah. He's got the pants on.
He's got the chair.
Look, he hits Benoit with the shittiest chair shot imaginable, and he bumps like he's been shot with a rifle.
To be fair, Benoit didn't need any more damage.
No. Benoit just bumps his ass off for it after... Ugh. He freaking hit that guardrail straight with his head.
Yeah.
God. Someone calling me. But I ain't gonna answer.
Nope. Mean Gene's out.
I just like to hear him say, "What the F just happened?"
Yeah, you're real concerned, Hogan. Fuck you.
Oh, crap.
God, he sucks.
Then why don't they have medical professionals? They're walking him out.
Yeah, he might have a serious neck injury, and let's not put him on a backboard.
Yeah.
Dude,
bring back
the
Ultimate
Warrior. Was that little Zach in the crowd here? Do you see that?
That's
sign?
what our sign said at Slamboree. Or was it Thunder?
Just
Thunder.
Second row on the hard camera. Bring back the Ultimate Warrior.
He was in WWF.
Yeah.
Right around this time. WrestleMania 12 is
Triple
where
H.
he beats Triple H in like 10 seconds.
That's where his gimmick is.
Oh,
curses.
Flair's gonna Pearl Harbor him. Bah. Oh, he sold it. Shocking.
That sign is awesome.
Fuck him up. Yeah. That's like a 30-year-old man with the Ultimate
It looks like
Warrior
Michael
sign.
Anthony.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a 35-year-old meth addict. Oh, he's actually ripping open the cut.
Yeah.
That's good work. That's not his eye, that's his forehead. No. I love how every time Mongo tries to say Dungeon of Doom, he says Dungeon of the Doom.
Oh, God.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, I mean, that was a way better chair shot from a guy that hasn't wrestled hardly.
I know why
because
in real
he's
life.
Ed Leslie.
But...
Maybe this is where the Zodiac turns babyface.
Savage just steals it.
I thought he had a possibly broken neck. What happened?
Now get Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit, he hit him with that. He threw it at him. I will say this. Nitro's getting better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's becoming more entertaining as the weeks go on.
Right.
Enan.
Just punch her. Just punch her.
Oh. No, blame her, damn it. She's a snake in the grass.
Snake in the grass.
Baby. Yep, busted him back open. Good job, Rick.
No one ever died of a facial contusion.
Savage just
no, but it's his eye. He might lose his eye.
It's clearly not his eye.
Look at Hugh Morris's.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Brian Pillman's still around.
Nope, he's still around. I know he wrestles at Super Brawl. That's the Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Don't want to spoil it.
Oh, so what I was going to say earlier. One episode, we really need to get our wives and girlfriends and sit them down and be like, all right, we'll be back in an hour.
Wait, what?
Oh, just let them watch it?
Yeah, let them do the podcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Let them do the podcast?
Get a women's perspective.
Yeah.
Maria would have no idea.
What the fuck
whatsoever.
is this shit?
She's never watched in her life.
Yeah, and that'll keep her from voicing her opinion.
I mean, Stacy's probably watched it before, but...
Oh, she thinks it's the most retarded thing ever.
But yeah, your woman, Grant, has probably now watched more wrestling than Maria has, so...
No, they'll just shit talk it the whole time. It would be hilarious.
No, just be like, yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, that's stupid. That's ignorant.
So, second match of the card, we've got Taskmaster and Hugh Morris versus Double A and Brian Pillman.
Is it going to be a good match?
Don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting just because of how crazy Pillman's doing the loose cannon thing.
I still don't get this. Were they just attacking Arn because he was vulnerable because he was going after Pillman?
Maybe just because they're bringing doom on Double. They're a satanic cult. Remember?
They decided they hadn't wreaked havoc in a long while.
Yeah, they need to wreak more havoc.
It's like the Aqua Teen thing where they're like, "I thought we were detectives."
Yeah.
Silence.
Double A. I want fog machines.
You just got married. There could have been fog machines.
Yeah, you could have made this happen.
That costs extra.
Are you going to have a reception if you get married again, Grant?
I will not have a wedding, but I will have a reception.
Okay. You need to make it
good. That's the agreement.
You need to top your first one.
All right.
We need like pyro.
Oh, look out. He's assaulting the crowd.
Is the announce booth on that side or the other side?
I think it's on the other side. It kind of changes week to week depending on the arena.
I really like Pillman's gimmick.
Just psychopath?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. Saturday. Oh, hey, Craig Pittman. Wonder if he's found a manager yet or if they've just dropped that angle completely.
That's the guy we need to try to get on the podcast. I'm sure he's available.
Didn't he come out with the Dungeon of Doom?
Pittman?
Yeah.
No?
I'm pretty sure he did.
What the hell are you talking about?
No.
We never had Craig Pittman. No.
No.
You're wrong.
End of episode 16.
No, he came out and tried to get Jimmy Hart to manage him.
No.
Because Jimmy Hart was with the Dungeon of Doom, maybe.
End of episode 16, he comes out with him because the show ends in a schmoz.
Oh. Well, I don't think he's in the Dungeon of Doom anymore.
I just fucking watched it. I know what happens.
Well, you realize that was like 2 months ago we reviewed that.
I know. So. What happened to that?
That was the day of your bachelor party. So
what happened to anything that's happened? Because they just run angles that don't make any sense and write them off TV in a week.
What this podcast needs at this point, I think, it's fair to say, we need an intern.
We need
a bigger staff.
We need an intern to research this. And to get me coffee. Which I will throw on him.
So I'm just curious to see how Pillman's going to do here because he's batshit crazy. Another match they just are going to promote for Super Brawl is the I Respect You strap match between Taskmaster and Brian Pillman.
Okay.
Which, if you haven't watched, you should watch it because it's not a good match. It doesn't really take up a lot of time, but it's pretty important in the backstage type stuff.
Shoot important?
Shoot important, yes. Oh, can't quite get Double A up for the press slam.
That probably was supposed to be something else.
Our next intro, Zach, is going to be you just singing the intros. Yeah, noising the intros.
Shoves the cameraman.
Yeah, he did.
He's batshit. I mean, he's not, but he's just acting like it to get attention. So here we go. Sullivan and Pillman. They're going to go into this sort of like worked shoot fight where they're eye gouging each other. And of course, there's an Irish whip, and he no-sells a clothesline. And so this is where we get, and it turns into it's a work, but they try to present it as just a shoot fight.
It becomes quote unquote personal.
So Pillman no-sells a move, and he tags out. It will devolve here in a bit. What's Hugh Morris's gimmick? He's schizophrenic?
Yeah.
He's like a...
He's just crazy?
Yeah.
He's a fat joker.
He's like a jester.
Yeah.
That's what the Joker is.
Hugh Morris no-sells. Choke spot. That's impressive.
Nice.
Because Hugh Morris is a freaking big dude.
Yeah.
Got him up for the spine buster.
It just got really quiet.
It's fine. We're watching wrestling.
Plays on his phone.
Oh,
well,
what are you doing on your phone?
Oh, I gotta do things for things.
You killed the momentum.
I ignored my phone call.
It's
I have
fine.
respect for our fans.
I'm more important than you.
You don't have respect for the business.
The business of podcasting over old wrestling.
We're industry leaders.
You know, there's really like, now that I say this, there's going to be a million of them, but I don't know of anybody else doing this. Like, Flair did it a couple times, but not that, I mean, I haven't found any other podcasts that like watch with a show like this.
Yeah.
Like wrestling based. I mean, there's other things, but
You really should copyright the idea.
You can't. I don't think that's
money.
the thing.
Somebody will steal it.
we probably couldn't really copyright talking about something that's copyrighted. I don't know.
I don't know. How's that work?
I don't know.
I'm not a lawyer.
We have copyrighted the theft of intellectual property. That's our.
Hey, we're not showing anything. We're just talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're talking about. That's how unaffiliated we are with anything that's going on anywhere.
Nope. Totally unrelated.
He's a legal man. I don't know.
Pillman's the league. It's Pillman and Morris are the legal men. It is 7:00 and you're yawning.
It's usually 24/7 that I'm yawning.
You know why you're yawning?
Because I have twins.
Because you have no respect for the business. Yawn through your eyes, boy.
I'm disgusted with you. I'm sick of you. And you hussy.
The only person that respects me is my cat Smokey.
That's where I was going with it, Zach.
What about El Dandy? What about El Dandy? Who are you to disrespect El Dandy? Who are you to doubt El Dandy?
I'm looking forward to El Dandy here in about a year.
So am I.
Yeah,
the luchadors, man, they're awesome. So here we go, and yep, this is where it just goes ape shit into a crowd gets into it. Like they do a good job of like making this look real until like a scoop slam happens, but
fuck, I don't know. You slam someone in a bar fight.
Yeah, the old tree of woe spot, which he immediately no sells. So they do a really good job of making this a work shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might just be a double DQ. Yeah,
You know
this match gets thrown out.
You know what? Thank you, Mongo. Mongo just gave credible reason to Pillman's gimmick. He has rabies.
Oh,
good.
There you go.
That's a good gimmick.
So this is broken down into a schmoz, as you could have probably guessed.
Having rabies would be an easy one to pull off. Just put, like, what is it?
Alka-Seltzer.
Those, Alka-Seltzers in your
Alka-Seltzer.
mouth and just walk out to the ring.
Oh, there's a broom.
Luger?
Somebody whacked him with a broom.
I'm going to guess Zodiac.
Taking any bets on this?
Let's see.
Hey, I'm guessing either
Tax.
Zodiac or, since it's a broom, Jim Duggan from the future.
Duggan's around at this point.
It's a shame Kenny Omega, because that's kind of Kenny Omega's gimmick now. Is that he's the cleaner, and he comes out with a freaking broom.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be.
Oh, no laughing matter moonsault.
It's beautiful.
That was almost like a diving headbutt moonsault.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna hit him with the strap.
Have you watched ahead a bit? Does that guy with the broom, does that get revealed?
I hope
not. I believe it does.
It's whoever's behind GTV.
It's very logical. I will give you that much. It makes sense, which can't be said about a lot of things.
It's the Yeti.
It's Dave Sullivan.
We've never seen Dave Sullivan on Nitro. He's more of a Saturday night jobber. I want that WCW tie that Jimmy Hart's wearing.
I'll find you one to buy it if you wear it everywhere. Flair and Bagwell.
Flair and Bagwell, huh?
Huh.
Also, I think Sullivan just gave the John Rambo I didn't draw first blood, they did.
I think this is the start of Bagwell starting to get his singles push, where you start seeing the American males
singles matches
kind of get pushed out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
American males music, always a crowd pleaser. God, I don't know why Buff Bagwell was popular. He's like mediocre at best in the ring. He just doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's Luger light.
Basically.
Is he still a gigolo? Those 13-year-olds in the crowd like it.
Oh, of course they do.
And
he had that gigolo documentary
them.
series or something.
What's that, Grant?
And he likes them.
Probably. So Ric Flair, Marcus Bagwell. He's not Buff Bagwell yet.
Why are there kids running down the aisle?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I saw that.
Maybe that's like the Bat Boy.
Probably.
Does he take the robe?
It's probably like frickin' Flair's fucking kids.
It's
or
probably
something.
like Reed and David or something.
Saying, like,
or Reed and
get the fuck
Charlotte
outta
or
here.
whatever her real name is. Ashley.
Flair's still in the pink robe. Gets a little pyro. Woman is now his valet.
And Paul Orndorff. He was the guy with the broom.
He's broom guy. Very good. So that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
We get Paul Orndorff.
Nice.
It's kind of a subtle thing there. I mean,
Yeah.
the announcer's okay. Yeah, he comes up there. Nice. I like the way they put that out.
So very succinct.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. So Paul Orndorff gets a measure of revenge on the Four Horsemen for putting him out of commission there. That's been like friggin' month and a half ago.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about it.
It's been a while. So actual, like, booking that makes sense for once.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah.
You probably don't hear from Paul Orndorff again.
Don't expect that shit too often. I don't know. Bagwell just doesn't need to be in the same ring as Ric Flair. I mean, this match will probably be okay, but...
No, I got a better idea. Let's book him with Hogan on the opener.
Yeah. Well, yeah, true.
This will be better than that. I predict.
Super Brawl. There's wrestlers. There's
wrestlers.
There's
They want the title. Like, God, you look at the pay-per-views that have happened since Nitro started. Fall Brawl, we really didn't touch on too much because it was pretty early. But like World War III, we get it. 60-man battle royal for the title. Halloween Havoc, we get it. There's monster trucks.
Super Brawl. There's
Super
a brawl.
Brawl.
Super.
Everybody wants the belt. It's just doesn't seem like great promotion.
I don't understand what pay-per-view does everyone not want the belt?
Exactly.
Like, all right, guys, time for Great American Bash, where most of the wrestlers don't want to be champion.
At the core of pro wrestling, at the end of the day, even your job guys, you know, Barry Horowitz should strive to want to be the world champion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's just not very good. But that should be the goal of everybody.
Exactly.
Or at least, you know, you can do the different divisions if there's cruiserweights or whatever. But, like, the belt for your weight class should be the goal if this is presented as a legitimate sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, being a baseball player. If you don't want to win the World Series, you just want to, like, have the most RBIs or something.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Flair, of course, is going to bump his ass off for anybody and everybody. And we're to the outside.
That took about 45 seconds.
Maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I want to see Flair just... Oh! God, he's such a smarmy bastard.
Damn, I gotta pee now.
Zach is going to pee. Internet world. You're going to miss this fantastic match.
I don't know why you gotta be bagging on the match.
He's ragging on your cord. That's the one where Homer becomes a boxer.
Yes, it is.
Because the dads come and beat the shit out of him and he doesn't fall down.
Yep.
Oh, Flair flop. Burnt. Love it. I don't think I've seen Bagwell do any wrestling moves other than throw punches this entire match. Maybe a couple clotheslines.
He hasn't. Maybe here.
Yeah, second backdrop of the match. See, I hate how Mongo says the WCW because that doesn't make sense. If it were the World Championship Wrestling Federation,
right,
then that would make sense. It's just World Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
Grammar Nazi type shit here.
No, you're
since
fine.
Since it's Mongo, I'm going to yell at him.
Our women aren't up there.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know where they're at.
That's fine. Let them do their thing. We'll do another episode.
They're probably outside swinging or something.
Like swinging how?
However you want to think.
You can't say shit like that and not expect me to comment on it.
Well, this episode just got interesting.
Oh. Cradle off the figure four.
I got poison ivy.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, they kind of...
What? That doesn't make sense.
That was probably supposed to be a double...
Oh, I missed my spot.
That was probably supposed to be a double cross body where they both go down. Mm-hmm. But Bagwell, they both kind of miss, and Bagwell's like, well, fuck, I can't just stand here. I got to do something. It just lurches himself over the top rope.
I take back what I said about this match being good.
It was never good. I don't know what you're getting
I thought it was going to be good.
You're dumb.
It's still better than the Hogan match.
The Hogan-Flair match?
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. Just because Flair won, it was awesome.
Fuck, at least Bagwell sold something.
True.
Fuck.
But he's supposed to. He's the baby face, though.
Fuck, Bagwell sold shit that didn't even happen.
True. Here's the thing, though. In the Hogan-Flair match from last week, Hogan was the baby face. The baby face should be the one fucking selling shit.
I agree.
Bagwell should be selling, as he is. That's why Hogan can frickin' pound sand, because he sucks.
God damn it, I know. That's why I said it was going to be better than that.
You were wrong.
No, I'm still right. It's better than the Hogan-Flair match.
Are you guys, like, arguing the same point, but not really?
Kind of. In a way, yes.
We're on opposite sides using the same evidence in the same way.
Slow counting bastard. I'm not a big fan of Jimmy Jett as a ref. I don't like his count. Bet you he gets thrown off.
You just did the little Mac from Mike.
Yeah, that's your star punch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see Flair frickin' do a guillotine leg drop one of these times. Just out of nowhere. Look at the old guys, like in the about 7th or 8th row back.
Yes.
Those guys are like Dusty Rhodes era.
It's like Grant's
NWA
grandparents.
fans,
Yeah.
And they are not impressed by what's happening.
That's the local Rotary.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
We're in Lakeland, Florida.
Oh, Lakeland, Florida.
The Jenkins Arena.
Yeah, I don't know why Bagwell's a brawler. Why is that his style?
Yeah, nice superplex there with a float over. Okay, that's legitimate. Isn't Jimmy Jett's count slower than fuck, or is
slow.
it just me? I hate that.
I think that's how fast a count's supposed to be.
Probably that's like if you're a legitimate wrestler, that's probably how it should be, but I'm just so used to seeing it faster than that.
It's supposed to be 1,000, 1,000.
Yeah. Oh. Flair blocks the splash.
What's he getting?
He's adjusting his fucking gear and not selling the damn move. Oh, he's strutting right into the figure 4. He might actually get a win with this. I don't see... Bagwell's not a big enough name.
Unless Riggs runs in.
That ain't gonna happen.
He's just wearing like jeans with a pattern on them, right?
Yes,
like
those are like black Bugle Boy jeans. So Flair gets a win with the figure 4. That happens about once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Savage.
So this match was just an excuse to do this.
Basically.
Yes. It was a 10-minute angle. Man, Flair's booking it.
Yeah, he is. Because he thinks Savage really is after him.
Might actually be trying to hurt him.
He's trying to blade someone again.
He's trying to blade Flair. I'll blade you, Dillinger. You too, ref. I hope he just bladed the ref, though. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh. Jimmy Jett got hit somewhere. I didn't see that.
Old Double J.
Yeah, Double J, Zach. Jeff Jarrett should be showing up sometime here in the next year or so. Oh, yeah, nobody gets out of it, Heenan.
Except everyone.
Holy shit. That's like him saying Hulkamania is dead a couple of weeks ago. Nobody gets out of the figure 4 except 95% of the people he uses it on.
Except for those weeks that they're not.
So the main event here is going to be the Road Warriors versus Sting and Luger for the tag belts. This has potential.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Were Sting and Luger tag champs like back in the Four Horsemen days?
I think, I don't know. Like, I'm not real up on my 91-92 WCW. But I don't know. I would think they would have got a run.
I feel like I remember them.
Seems like they should have been. But
no, I know they were for a while.
Yeah. That kid just flipped off the camera.
Very possible. A little disrespectful punch. First time we've seen Sting in a couple weeks here.
Yeah,
he wasn't on the last
couple
show.
Weeks off. He deserves it. That's what you need for your reception, Grant. You need those lights.
Scorpion lights.
Oh, for sure.
So Sting and Luger, kind of, you got one member of the team that's a babyface and one member of a team that's a heel.
Wait, are they tag champs now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They beat...
Harlem Heat?
Yeah, they beat Harlem Heat for them. Maybe that was at Clash. Was that Clash of the Champions? No, they beat them. It's been a few weeks ago on Nitro, I think, that they won the tag belts. Luger did something underhanded, I think. So it's kind of an interesting mix where you got a heel and a baby face on the same team.
Well,
but
you don't
friends,
know what Luger is.
But you don't know where Luger.
He's a Luger.
You don't know.
Are you a heel, face, or Luger?
Nope, I'm Lex Luger. I just sort of do what I want by no rhyme or reason. A lot of flannel this time. 96.
I mean, Kurt Cobain.
Nick Patrick doesn't know how to hold up belts.
It's true.
Kurt Cobain's only been dead for a year and a half.
Yeah,
2 years.
True. That just a lot of flannel in the crowd. I'm seeing a lot of like hoodies with flannel hoodies with the gray hood on them.
It's interesting they're chanting for LOD whenever Sting's in the ring.
Yeah, they're new though. Road Warriors are over as fuck, and they're kind of a new thing. They're a new attraction. Like, I would almost say, due to Luger being on the team, Sting and Luger are the heel team here.
Very well, maybe.
I don't think Bischoff understands how puns work.
He don't understand how wrestling works.
It's like, that's not a pun. I'm sorry.
No pun intended.
Like,
I didn't think so.
No? So Sting doing a good job. You don't see this from Sting very often, but he's playing the smaller guy and really showing off the power of Animal. Sting's going up top. Top rope clothesline. So, Grant, are you good? Next week, we will have a review of Super Brawl 6. So, be ready for that. Grant's going to have you. We're kind of going to tag team this thing, just sort of give our thoughts on that before we get into the next Nitro. So,
I can try to watch it, but probably not.
Honestly, I wouldn't waste your time. I'll give you that much. It's not a very good show.
Okay.
So anybody out there that wants to stay up with the storyline here, make sure check out Super Brawl 6 if you just have 3 hours to kill.
If they're killing an hour with us doing this, they probably...
It's not very good. Oh, Pile Driver. Not as good as what we've seen in the past, but Hawk's no-selling this one, too. We saw last week he no-sold Haku.
See, that no-sell, like makes sense because he obviously didn't hit.
You could argue that. That is one way to
kind of like a weird, paradoxical shoot no-sell, but it worked at the same time.
And I actually think the announcers, he didn't get all that.
Yeah.
So I think they sort of saved that botch, which... You know what? Luger's trying to be safe.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't just want to Steve Austin the guy and paralyze him.
Is that Hogan's blood on the mat still? Was that this episode?
He got ripped back open.
Okay.
He's bled the last two. Ooh, Hawk
I'm
comes
confused.
out.
Is this the episode where Luger can't be trusted?
Yeah. Much like... Yeah.
Part of the popular Luger Can't Be Trusted series.
Yes.
That is Nitro.
That is the last 2 years of wrestling. From 95 to 97, Luger Can't Be Trusted.
It's the name of it. It's like First Blood. Everyone calls this Nitro, but it's actually Luger Can't Be Trusted.
It's sort of the era. It's like the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, the Luger Can't Be Trusted era. He goes from Luger Can't Be Trusted straight into feuding with Chuck Palumbo.
But then it's taken over by Sting Can't Be Trusted. Is he with the NWO?
Yeah, exactly.
For 2 years.
Yes. Luger's in now. We have Luger and Road Warrior Hawk in the same match. Two of the worst sellers in history in the same freaking match. Oh, they're working the back.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Animal had a back injury.
Man, they love LOD.
They're over as shit. Remember the old it's Chi-Town Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in Chicago. The pop that the Road Warriors get on that show, that's like 1987 NWA.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. They are over
well,
as
Luger's
hell.
a Chicago guy too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's a heel.
But he's Luger.
He's a douche tweener heel. I mean, the Road Warriors do have an amazing look. I mean, you can see how they really appeal to. I mean, they appeal to kids with the face paint and the look. They also
spikes on there.
They got a lot of
What the?
So presented in the most complete form possible due to original production technical difficulties.
Huh.
Nice.
That's interesting.
The tape got fucked up.
Like
Something
it's darker now for some reason.
I bet the power went out.
Like in '96 or like when they were doing
Yeah, Bischoff just said it. The power went out.
Oh.
So the power to the entire arena went out.
Oh, interesting.
So that's why there was a little blip there.
The generator just kicked on or something.
Something happened. Yeah, it definitely looks darker.
Yeah.
Front face lock from Sting. Actual wrestling hold. Fuck you, Bischoff. More LOD chants.
They love him. He's gonna Hulk up. I wonder, like, if they kept going or if they jumped.
That's a real interesting question. If there was, like, I mean, they'd have to do something.
No, they all just stop and stand there and look at each other.
Probably hit a rest hold or something, and
Yeah.
hopefully wait. Animal did all the work on that. He just jumped.
Mm-hmm. No.
Luger's freaking selling is just distracting. He yells
Yeah.
too much. Oh, here we go. Schmaz time. Sting and Hawk are outside. Vertical suplex from Luger, which Hawk no-sells. Road Warriors do an awful lot of no-selling.
Yeah.
Power slam to Luger. Oh, Jimmy
Yep,
Hart's
here we go.
out. And he's what is
Roll
that?
up?
It's a fruit roll up. What is that?
Actually, even I thought Luger was going to roll him up.
Oh,
Sure.
It's like some sort of metal bar. Oh, he hits him in the
fruit roll up. He's gonna hit him with a fruit roll up.
Oh,
good.
Luger's gonna get the 3 here.
Good product placement. He's not even in the ring.
Does that count? He counted
Just
the
the
3.
That's the laziest 3 count I've ever seen.
Just stuck his head under the ropes and counted the
jeez.
3.
He had somewhere he had to be.
And just runs immediately out to the back. So Jimmy Hart brought some sort of foreign object out. I'm not sure what that was. But Luger waffles Animal with it, and they get the win. And Sting is sort of...
I don't know if I can trust you.
He doesn't know if he can trust Luger as a partner. The saga continues.
And to think it was Hogan all along that you couldn't trust.
Mean Gene in the ring with a... Mean Gene's just got... He runs out to the ring after like every other match to do an interview.
He's earning his paycheck.
Mean Gene's one of the best. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
So who do you think did all the work here? Notice how Hawk still has all his face paint still on.
That's a good gauge,
Animal, no face paint left because he took all the bumps in that match.
Yeah.
Did absolutely all the work. And he's
He
tired.
can't even breathe.
And he's tired.
That was almost Scott Steiner sounding.
He's like just wheezing. I'm looking forward to Scott Steiner. Like
man.
Big Papa Pump era.
Are the Steiner brothers even here at this point?
Oh,
Or
I
are they
don't
still
think
in
so.
WWF?
Still in
I don't-
WWF.
They're getting close to coming over, I think.
They
I'm
gotta
not
be
sure.
close.
So they're calling out Sting and Luger.
We're gonna get another announcer ending.
It's getting extreme, brother.
I heard that.
So at Super Brawl, Luger and Sting get Harlem Heat, and the winner of that gets the Road Warriors.
The
So
same night?
The same night.
Seems fair.
I really enjoyed last week where the outro was Ric Flair yelling.
And not
It was much more entertaining. So Hogan's injured. He has a bad eye / forehead. So Super Brawl coming up. We'll have it for you next week. Have a little rundown of what happened just to keep everybody up with the storylines here. But this Nitro is pretty much going to end, it seems, with, unless something really awesome happens in the next 10 seconds, with Mongo just spouting bullshit. Zach is putting in WCW Nitro for
the PC game.
The PC game into his
to my 2010ish era.
That's
computer
for Windows 95 is what this is formatted for.
Yeah, let's check this out.
So we'll see if this works or not.
Yeah, Grant, stay on the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody out there, be sure to tune in next week. We'll have a rundown of Super Brawl 6 as well as the Nitro immediately following Super Brawl 6 for you. And everybody out there, be safe. Do we want to keep this?
No.
Do we want to end it?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Goodbye now.
See ya.